Hello and welcome back to Mechanical Mastery. Come on, man, go away. You're ruining my intro here. Anyways, I've been sitting in the world, so I was editing down the last episode, and I've gotten just over 1 million EMC. So this system works quite well. Also, another thing that I figured out that I can connect the power cable at the front here and have a second magnetic dynamo on the top. So now I'll be able to produce up to 80 RF attack. Though it seems that I'm using about like 90, even 88. So we should be doing good on power. Now the first thing that I want to do this episode is make my beloved time in the bottle. So we're just gonna need some diamonds and some lapis, which fortunately we do get as part of the chapter 2 quest rewards. So combine that with a clock and some glass bottles. But first, I guess let me smelt down some sand. Also, I just want to say that I really love this crafting station mod. I've had to go sit here and basically acts like a mini Emmy system, which is great for this kind of stuff. So anyways, let's make a couple bottles and combine those into a time in the bottle. Now the next thing that I want to work on is actually rushing through the create stuff a little bit and making myself a coke oven, since I know these guys can be quite slow. So it looks like we need some andesite alloy for this stuff. So the first way to make andesite is gonna be using cobblestone and high covalence dust, and afterwards I can use nether quartz. So to be honest, I'm probably not even gonna need more than 2. Make myself a piece of andesite that way, and the quest is gonna give me a bunch of stuff, including kelp, which is also EMCable, so at least that's good. And some engineered goggles, and they always look good at me. So now that I have some andesite that way, I can complete this quest and combine the andesite alloy with some bricks and clay, which I believe I already have. Not as much clay, but I can easily just get it. And I should be able to make 27 coke bricks. Like that, and also grab a stack of coal. And I guess just throw it right here. And give this guy a little bonk with the engineer hammer. Or not. The mystical block somewhere. Outside the middle. Okay, second time's charm. Bonk. And there we go, we've got a coke oven. Let's throw a stack of coal inside. And I believe we can also just make one of Mechanism's fluid tanks. And I could throw that in as well. Alright then, well in the meantime, some cook has already finished cooking up in here. So I can combine that with a little bit of iron inside the induction smelter here. And that should make some steel. And just a second, I have myself my first steel ingot. And now that I have some steel, I can finally make the mechanism cables. So I can make myself some basic universal cables as well as some mechanical pipes. And both of these are going to be useful in making the setup at the back there. So I get a little bit extra for the quest board, so that's nice. Okay, so let's swap out all these energy cables. So can I vein mine them? I can't. Okay, like that. Now I can also redo this setup a little bit. So let me put down the magmatic dynamos here. And that they still keep their augments. And connect them up like this. So I guess I'm gonna throw the magnet crystal here. And connect up some mechanical pipes. And that should work. Realistically, all I have to do is build the netherite back in here. And add in the EMC link at the back again. And hopefully we should be fine. Come on, start going up. Give me a second. There we go, now you're going up. Let's see, these are still doing KTRF check. Okay, now we should be doing good. Alright, so now I think it's time for me to make a paralyzer. Which is basically the exact same thing as the coke oven over here. However, it runs on power, which means I can upgrade them and increase the speed. So it's just gonna need a piece of steel, some nether bricks, and some caustic then. I should in theory have pretty much everything. And there we go. Now I think I'm gonna use this guy in the automation process of the regular mechanical acids. So for right now I'm just gonna throw them in this chest and keep them for later. Now I'll need to craft the regular mechanical essence inside the mechanical mixer from Create, which is gonna require a little bit of Create progression. So first let's look at the power generation. So the way I want to do this is using the windmill bearing. However, for that I'm gonna need some wool. So I think I'm gonna use the industrial hemp that I got as part of the Chapter 2 quest. And some bones as well. Then all I have to do is just plant it once. Use the mole mill to grow it. That should give me some industrial hemp fiber, which also has EMC. So let's grab a couple of stacks. And then that's all interesting. So 3 stacks should be like 48 wool. This the recipe is the same. And with 48 wool, how many sails can I make? Let's see. With one piece of wool, I can make 2. I think that's good because I think I need like a stack. Now that there's gonna need a lot of inside that way. So maybe I will have to set up a quick encased fan setup in order to make some quartz. Thankfully I do have the encased fan over here. And I do think this can need more than like one water wheel with power, so should be fine. Wait, we got the large ones as well? I thought this was a old version of it, to be honest. Wait, let me try something real quick, because I know in newer versions, you don't have to surround the water wheel with water in order to get the full effect. So let's see, is that still the case? Oh yeah. Relative register in the in case fan like this does work. It does if I press it correctly. Nope. Or if I place the water over here. Yeah, that works. Okay, let's add some blocks around here. And then put a pressure plate here. Grab some more water. And just like that, I think we're done. Now let me grab a couple of stacks of soul sand. And then I believe we can just throw them on the pressure plate. And I think all of it's gonna get washed at the same time. Okay, maybe not all of it, but yeah, most of it anyways. And there we go, that's a couple of stacks of course. And some gold tickets as well. Now, let me also grab a bunch of cobblestone. And I believe I can convert a bunch of it into andesite using the quartz. Okay, there we go. Okay, then let's convert like a stack of iron ingots into nuggets. And grab like maybe 2 stacks of andesite. That's another stack of andesite that way. And hopefully that should be enough to make all the seals that I need. Okay, so let's only make like a stack. Because I'm not exactly sure just how many I'll need. Okay, so the basic design kinda looks like this. See, does it rotate the proper way? No. I can switch the direction. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that's what the basic design looks like. So now we just have to basically build it up all the way. Okay, that should do it. Now let's see if I still have the skills. Yeah. So let's see how much stress this is gonna give me. 49.6. I think that's max. I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, I think the tutorial tells me. No, up to. Okay, so it takes 2 stacks. Well, anyways, 1 stack is gonna be fine for now. And now I realize that I just built this thing here, but it's very not gonna be here. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to tear it all down. Okay, we'll do that later. For now, let's work on making a mechanical mixer. So for that, I'm gonna need a whisk. Just gonna need some more iron plates. I guess let's throw like half stack through the mod servo press. And let's get another andesite casing. And I think that should be everything. So let's make a whisk and then a mechanical mixer. And it's also gonna need a basin. Alright, well now I think it's a good time to start expanding the platform once again, since it's getting quite full. Well, it seems I got a bit carried away. I was only supposed to expand the platform, but I just started building that thing and then I ended up making the whole entire system. So the only thing that's left is I believe I put a filter on this guy so he only gets calico essence. And I have to put the extraction card in here. And I believe that should do it. And there we go, there's a regular mechanical crystal. So I can go ahead and throw that in the transportation table. And I can throw a basic EMC link on top of here. So this should just auto output to the top. I think it only does it when it does a full cycle. That's weird. Did do it once. Yes, there's manually as well. So I'll just give you a quick overview of the system. So first things first, we have a EMC link giving core into a pulverizer. Now I've also added the auxiliary cactus augment to this, and what it basically does is it voids the excess secondary outputs only. So for example, if this solve whatever fills up, then it's gonna get voided. I believe that's how it works. Now I also have one in the spiralizer. However, it doesn't actually work with fluid outputs. So I've had the fluid trash can on top here, and I've just thrown an auto output at the top. Now I did originally set these up with laser nose. However, I actually remember that the logistical transportation mechanism actually have this little cover system. And honestly, this is the first time I've ever even used this thing. But basically, only the blue pipes connect to the blue pipes. And so like that, I was able to separate out all the inputs for these induction smelters. So here we have a couple furnaces doing iron ingots. And then one doing nickel, one copper, and one tin. And then they go into these induction smelters and made into steel and bar and bronze. I already see that I've made a mistake. We have to get these guys to extract. Okay, so let's do this thing here. So now I can change the colors to a configurator. Basically, just by clicking on the middle part. And I believe this is cyan. And I'll set the connections to full configuration as well. So there you go, now this induction smelter is getting inputs. And these induction smelters are actually smart with their inputs, so I think I have to put limited filters on every single one. So that's why I decided to switch to these pipes. Now let me grab coke from over here, because right now the coke production is quite slow. I did already give this guy a integral component upgrade, and to be honest, I think I can actually make a better one now. Yeah, now that I have a regular mechanical essence, so I might do that a little bit. And then the induction smelters are auto outputting to the right side, and there's a couple more silver presses. This one makes gears, and this one makes gears as well, and the rest one does rolls. And then I'm using laser nose to extract all these guys and input them to the basin. which then mixes them up into regular mechanical essence. And it does it quite fast thanks to this guy, the rotational speed controller. I basically just put him on max speed, and yeah, that's what this whole setup over here is for. And now I'm still hoping even with the speed of my cocoa production, I think I'll be able to keep a positive VMC flow. At least it seems like it. I've been keeping an eye on the number for the past couple of minutes, and it seems to be going up. So anyways, now that we have our regular mechanical crystals automated, that means that chapter 2 is done, and I can start working on chapter 3. So let's see, what does that give me? So I get uranite, glowstone, apatite, osmium, and I guess that does it. So there's a couple more quests talking about a couple of extra materials that I need, like sulfur, flux, and some more thermal things as well. So let's throw all these guys inside. And I think now that I actually have some glowstone, I can make a philosopher stone, which is just gonna require a diamond and some glowstone. And with the philosopher stone, I can now make dark matter, which means that I can now make the swift wolf's landing gale. And what I believe this guy will do is he will allow me to fly. So let me make some alchemical coal. And then grab that. Upgrade it into Mobius fuel. Grab one more. And I believe that makes Eternalis fuel. And with 8 Eternalis fuel and a couple of more diamonds, I can make myself a piece of dark matter. And now I'm gonna need 4 dark matter, some feathers, and an iron band, which is just some iron ingots and a bucket of lava. Now, the hard part is actually gonna be the feathers, because I'm not exactly sure how to get them. I think yes, there's some kind of like blast earth or something. Oh, there is. From mini utilities. And I believe there's just spawned a bunch of fast mobs. So honestly, it actually looks pretty cheap. So I can easily just make one myself. And let's get a couple fences as well. So let's just build a little 3x3 cage. Yeah, I guess this is 2x2, but that also works. Let's see if I just place this down. And I think mobs are gonna start spawning eventually. Oh, I thought I need to expand this, but I'll get big. Which that's not what I need. But I guess I should expand this. Oh, there you go. There's chicken. And of course I didn't get a feather. Alright, well, I'll go get 4 feathers and then I'll be right back. Okay, well, I'll get 3 feathers. And there's the 4th one. Okay, let's get 4 pieces of dark matter. And then make a swift wolf's ready gale. Now I think how does this guy work again? Oh wait, I think he needs like what's a Klein star? Actually, to be honest, I forgot how this mod works. He needs a Klein star. What are these guys? Let's grab a bunch of Mobius fuel and a couple more diamonds as well. So I'm probably gonna make 4 of these Klein star ions. And then I can combine them into a Klein star Zwei. I think it's German, right? Let's see, can I charge this thing? So it's 200,000. See, can I fly now? No, what if I turn it on? Yep, there we go. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this guy actually does things quite quickly. So, honestly, I might upgrade him a little bit more in between episodes at least. I think it's mostly just a bunch of guided casting, right? Yeah, it's all the same. It's just for the previous one, right? And with that, I think it's a good time to end off the episode. So, I just want to thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.